I wouldn't say your product certainly has applicability there, but it may not be in the sweet spot there. You would, you go to your next level up, you jump from, and I'm just using rough numbers that we buy from distributors at a $50 suit to a $250 suit. And then the next level jumps to about a $1,300 or $1,500 suit.
Yes.
So you're looking at, different levels here. But the $50 is, in such a, like you said, the sweet spot. And if you're buying them in volume, you might even get them for $40. And you can, they're not thought of, as a good disposable suit that, you don't think of as throwing money down the drain.
Yep. Oh, I had it sounds like you guys follow hazard assessment as you're listening to you talk. Is that one of your SOPs? Is always conduct a hazard assessment? It sounds like it. Just listening to you. Yeah, it sounds like that's your methodology.
And some of the construction companies are better than others at it. We actually gained a lot of our experience and everything from one of our customers, actually, Exxon, who's absolutely, probably the leader in safety, job site safety, environmental safety, all of those type of things. So what we learned from them is that each job, the safety manager's job is to assess the assessments. And in a construction site, there's all kinds of things. There's moving vehicles. I mentioned, foot and head and hand protection because of falling objects or pinching, that type of thing. We've got air hazards, in other words, welding in tight places, that kind of thing. We've got liquid or hazards or chemical hazards. So we look at all those: welding, heat, cold, all the environment, and we come up with the various tasks, and then it's determined that the amount of personal protection equipment that the individual has to wear to do that job. Yep. And then we even do safety training. We have what we call lunch bucket training, where we'll sit around while the guys are eating their lunch or something and talk about, you're going to be doing this today, and these are the 3 things you need to be aware of. There's a whole other areas like using scaffolding or building rebar cages, there's just construction sites in my other area that I worked on. Railroad sites are, some of the most dangerous places you can be, and you have to have, eyes in the back of your head.
Yep. I have a couple buddies who work for CSX. But, yep.
Mining is another. That, is also another area where I work in for safety.
Yeah, we, in the mining arena, our European colleagues put together a high-vis coverall made of Tyvek, which is it's being adopted quite rapidly throughout Europe and Canada, but unfortunately, the striping, the reflective striping, doesn't meet OSHA requirements. So we haven't really done anything with it in the United States yet, because it's, as you can imagine, to redesign a garment isn't quick or cheap. But that's one of the things we've been looking at, is the high vis revolution, I guess. So,
if you were looking for a technological edge, if you're going to redesign it, to put a lot of these suits now, particularly for underground mining and surface mining too, but for underground, are putting electronic technology in it so that it's collision avoidance, between man and machine. And so, if you wove some kind of RFID or some kind of thing into it, where a lot of times what the person has to do is